can still feel it, even after all this time. There's a crease beside the pillow where your head would always lie, and the sheets still hold a little of the way you said goodbye. I don't know how something simple like the warmth beneath my hand can remind me of a lifetime that I never got to plan. You were barefoot in the kitchen with your hair falling down. I was standing by the doorway trying not to make a sound. You looked over your shoulder and you smiled at me that night. I didn't know that I remember every detail of that light. Now the room is cold without you, but the memory isn't gone. Somehow every trace of loving keeps the feeling holding on. You're the last warmth on my skin, the feeling I can't wash away. Even though you're not beside me, I still remember yesterday. You're the last warmth on my skin, like a touch beneath the sheets. Every time I close my eyes, you're the ghost my heart still needs. I don't need you to come back, I don't need another kiss, but when midnight pulls me under, I remember what I miss. I changed the side of the mattress where I used to let you sleep, put your photographs in boxes buried underneath my dreams. I thought distance would be easy if I gave it enough time, but the body keeps its memories long after the heart decides. Sometimes when I take a shower and the water hits my face, I remember how you held me in that quiet little place, how your fingers traced my shoulders, how you whispered I was safe. Now I'm standing here alone, trying not to say your name. Maybe love is more than memories, maybe touch becomes a scar. Maybe that's why certain people never really leave your heart. You're the last warmth on my skin, the feeling I can't wash away. Even though you're not beside me, I still remember yesterday. You're the last warmth on my skin, like a touch beneath the sheets. Every time I close my eyes, you're the ghost my heart still needs. I don't need you to come back, I don't need another kiss, but when midnight pulls me under, I remember what I miss. Still on my skin, still underneath my fingertips. You are gone, but somehow I still feel you now. I wonder if you remember the night we stayed awake, talking about our future and the choices we would make. You said love should feel like shelter, I said I'd never let you fall. We were young enough to promise we could give each other all, but promises get quieter when two hearts begin to change. And sometimes holding on to love only makes the ending painful. So I won't call you in the morning, I won't search for where you've been. I'll just carry what was beautiful and leave the rest behind. If I could touch your hand again, I wouldn't ask you to stay. I just thank you for the moments that still live in me today. Taught me how You're the last one from my skin. But I'm learning to release all the pieces of our story that I carried underneath. You're the last one from my skin. You're the last one from my skin. And maybe that's enough for me. Some loves don't need to stay forever to become a part of history. So I'll keep the good memories and let the lonely moments fade. You can live inside my past now without making me afraid. Ooh, without making me afraid. Still feel you, still remember, but I'm letting go, I'm letting go. The room is cold tonight, but I don't feel alone. I can finally touch the silence and call this place my home. There's a crease beside the pillow where your head would always lie, and the sheets still hold a little of the way you said goodbye. I don't know how something simple like the warmth beneath my hand can remind me of a lifetime that I never got to plan. You were barefoot in the kitchen with your hair falling down. I was standing by the doorway trying not to make a sound. You looked over your shoulder and you smiled at me that night. I didn't know that I yeah. The room remembers you. You left your keys beside the table and your perfume in the air. I was watching from the bedroom as you slowly fixed your hair. You didn't say that you were leaving, but I knew it from your eyes. There was something in the silence that you couldn't disguise. I could hear the floorboard shaking every time you moved away, and I wanted to reach for you, but I didn't know what to say. So I stayed there in the darkness while you disappeared from view. Funny how a quiet moment can say more than words can do. And I keep asking myself if I should've made you stay, but maybe love was already ending before you walked away. After you turned off the light, I could still see you in my mind. Every shadow looked like your face, every silence carried your name. After you turned off the light, I finally knew we said goodbye. You were gone before the morning came, but my heart still called your name. I made coffee for two by mistake, then I laughed at what I'd done. Put your favorite cup away and watched the morning lose the sun. There were little things you left here that I never noticed then, like the sweater on the sofa and the book beside the bed. I remember how you used to fall asleep against my chest, how you'd whisper that you love me, then you pull me even closer. Now I'm learning how to sleep with half the room feeling cold, and I'm finding out that memories can be heavier than gold. Maybe we were slowly fading long before that final night. Maybe neither one could save it, even if we tried. After you turned off the light, I could still see you in look like your face. Every silence carried your name. After you turned off the light, I finally knew we said goodbye. You were gone before the morning came, but my heart still called your name. Ooh, after the light went down, I still hear you somehow. Every breath, every night, I still see you. Or maybe I don't need an answer. Or maybe I don't need to know why the hands that used to hold me had to finally let me go. I hope somewhere you're sleeping without the weight we used to carry. I hope somebody makes you smile when the nights get dark and heavy. And if you ever think about me, I hope you remember this. Not the ending, not the hurting, just the way we used to kiss. After you turned off the light, I can still see you in my mind. Every shadow looked like your face. Every silence carried your name. After you turned off the light, I finally knew we said goodbye. You were gone before the morning came, but my heart still called your name. Now I'm learning how to wake alone, learning how to make this place my home. Maybe someday when I close my eyes, I won't search for you in the quiet. But tonight when the room goes dark, I still feel you inside my heart. And even though you're far from sight, I remember you. After you turned off the light, ooh, after the light, still remember your eyes. After the light, you still live inside. Morning is coming slowly. The darkness starts to fade. Your side of the bed is empty, but I'm learning to be okay. After you turned off the light, after you turned off the light, I can finally say goodbye. Turn the music down. Let me remember. I found your old blue sweater at the bottom of the drawer, and for a second I forgot that you don't live here anymore. I put on that record that we used to play at night, and suddenly the living room was filled with your smile. I poured a little whiskey, though I don't usually drink. Then I watched the city glowing while I tried not to think about the way you used to move when the music got real slow. How you put your arms around me like you never let me go. Now the room is almost empty, but somehow you're everywhere. I close my eyes and hear you like you're standing right there. I'm slow dancing with your memory underneath these midnight lights, holding on to was a time you knew my silence better than I knew my words. You could tell when I was hurting before I ever said it hurt. You would lay your head against me and the whole world disappeared. Now I talk into the darkness just to feel like you can heal. We were never perfect lovers, but we had something real, something I can still remember every time I try to heal. Maybe that's the hardest part of losing someone you love. You don't only miss their body, you miss who you were with them. And I know the night will pass and the morning will arrive, but some memories stay awake long after we say goodbye. I'm slow dancing with your memory underneath these midnight lights, holding on to something that disappeared from my life. I'm slow dancing with your memory like you're still here with me. Every song becomes a photograph of everything we used to be. And when the music fades away, I still don't wanna leave. So tonight I'm slow dancing with your memory. Slow dancing with your memory. One more song, one more night before I let you disappear. If I could have one more minute, I wouldn't ask you to return. I'd just tell you that I loved you, and I loved everything I learned. You taught me how a quiet touch could say what words could never do. And even though the story ended, I'll always be grateful for you. Maybe love isn't always forever. Maybe sometimes it's just a song that keeps playing in the background after the person is gone. I'm slow dancing with your memory underneath these midnight lights, holding on to something that disappeared from my life. I'm slow dancing with your memory like you're still here with me. Every song becomes a photograph of everything we used to be. And when the music fades away, I still don't wanna leave. So tonight I'm slow dancing with your memory. Maybe someday I'll hear this song and it won't bring me back to you. And maybe someday I'll dance alone and finally feel brand new. But tonight the room is quiet and the moon is shining through. So let me have this final moment of pretending I'm with you. With you, still dancing with you. I know you're gone, but I can feel you in this song. The record keeps on turning. The night is almost through. I take my hands from the empty air and finally let go of you. Slow dancing with you. Slow dancing with you. Ooh, I know you're gone, but I can feel you in this song. The record keeps on turning. The night is almost through. I take my hands from the empty air and finally let go of you. Slow dancing with you, just one last time, then I'll let you go. I found your old blue sweater at the bottom of the drawer, and for a second I forgot that you don't live here anymore. I put on that record that we used to play at night, and suddenly the living room was filled with your smell. I saw your shadow on my window, but you weren't there. Rain was drawing lines on the glass while the city blurred below. I was sitting in the darkness, watching headlights come and go, and the curtain moved so slowly, and I thought I saw your shape. For a second I forgot that you had already walked away. There was something in the bedroom that still carried your perfume, and the sweater that you left here still hangs behind the door. I don't know why I keep these things like they're pieces of a sign. Maybe part of me is hoping you might somehow change your mind, but memories have no footsteps. They don't knock before they come. They just find you in the quiet when the night is overcome. I saw your shadow on my window, moving slowly through the rain. For a moment you were standing in the place you used to stay. I saw your shadow on my window, and my heart forgot you're gone. Funny how a little darkness can make the past feel warm. I reached out into the silence, but there was nobody there, just a shadow on my window in the cold midnight air. I remember late September when we drove without a plan. You were singing with the radio while I held your other hand. We stopped somewhere near the ocean just to watch the evening fall. You said you could stay forever if forever meant this at all. I didn't know those little moments would become the ones I keep, like a photograph inside me that I carry when I sleep. Now the same moon hits the window, but it doesn't feel the same. Everything looks just as beautiful, except I can't say your name. Maybe I don't miss the ending, maybe I miss who we were before love became complicated, before everything got blurred. I saw your shadow on my window, moving slowly through the rain. For a moment you were standing in the place you used to stay. I saw your shadow on my window, and my heart forgot you're gone. Funny how a little darkness can make coming home to. I don't wonder every morning if you ever think it through. Maybe you've forgotten all the little things we had. Maybe you don't remember how you made those nights feel soft. And that's okay, I tell myself as I turn the music low. Some people leave a doorway, but their memories never go. They become a certain fragrance or a melody at night, or a shadow on the window when the moon hits just right. If I could speak to you tonight from this room across the years, I wouldn't tell you that I miss you. I wouldn't bring you all my tears. I tell you that I finally understand why we couldn't stay the same. Some loves are meant to change you, not remain inside your into the dark. I'll just smile at what we were and be grateful for the spark. Ooh, I can let you fade. I can let you go. Your shadow, your memory no longer owns me. The rain has stopped completely. The city starts to glow. I close the curtain slowly and finally let you go. Your shadow on my window was only passing through. Good night, wherever you are. Wherever you are. I saw your shadow on my window, but you weren't there. Rain was throwing lines on the glass while the city blurred below. Your side, my side, there's still a space between us. Your side of the bed is empty, but I still leave it untouched, like some part of me is waiting for the shape of you to come back. There's a blanket on the floor that you used to pull up high, and I keep finding little pieces of the life we left behind. Your book is on the nightstand with the page folded at the end. I remember you were reading when you called me your best friend. Funny how the smallest details can become the hardest things. when the person who gave meaning to them isn't here to see. I could move the furniture, I could change the sheets tonight, but I can't move the memory of you sleeping by my side. There's a space between your side and mine, where all our unfinished love survives. I can close my eyes and almost feel the way you used to make this room feel real. There's a space between your side and mine, where we said forever one too many times. Now I'm learning how to sleep alone in the place that once felt like our home. I still reach across the mattress when I'm dreaming in the dark, and my hand finds only cold sheets where you used to leave your mark. I remember Sunday mornings when you pull me close and say, don't get up yet, stay beside me, like we had nowhere to be that day. Now the sunrise comes too early and the coffee tastes too strong. I've been teaching myself slowly how to make a day move on. But sometimes when the curtains open and the sunlight hits the floor, I can almost hear you laughing, like you never left that door. Maybe we were both exhausted, maybe love became too hard, maybe two people can still care and end up living worlds apart. Oh, there's a space between your side and mine, where all our unfinished love survives. I can close my eyes and almost feel the way you used to make this room feel real. There's a space between your side and mine, where we said forever one too many times. Now I'm learning how to sleep alone in the place that once felt like our home. Your side, my side, still feels like you tonight. One heart, two lives, a space we couldn't reconcile. That I don't blame you for the ending, and I don't blame myself anymore. But we were trying to save a feeling that had already changed its form. Sometimes love doesn't disappear, it just stops knowing where to go. And the hardest kind of goodbye is the one you both already know. If I ever see you somewhere underneath another moon, I hope I can smile and tell you that I finally made it through. I hope you're sleeping peacefully in a place that feels like home, and I hope whoever holds you never makes you feel alone. If I could go back to the beginning, I still choose every night, every kiss beneath the covers, every argument we'd fight. I wouldn't erase the ending just to keep you close to me, because even broken chapters are still part of the story. Maybe we were never meant to make it all the way to maybe we were just two people who needed somewhere safe to grow. be. Your side, my side, I can't breathe tonight. No more waiting, no more holding, I'm alright. I folded up the blanket, I moved your book away, opened up the curtains and let the morning stay. There's a blanket on the floor that you used to pull up high, and I keep finding little pieces of the life we left behind. Your book is on the nightstand with the page folded at the end. I remember you were reading when you called me up. Yeah, I still hear your name. Rain is falling on the window, like the night is trying to speak. I've been sitting in the darkness with your memory next to me. There's a picture in my phone that I promised I'd erase, but I keep coming back to it just to see your face. I remember Sunday evenings when you lay beside my chest. You would tell me all your worries, and I'd tell you we'd be blessed. Now the room is getting colder, and the silence knows the truth. Every drop against the window sounds a little bit like you. I don't know why the smallest things still bring me back that far. Maybe love doesn't disappear, it just hides inside the skies. I hear your name in the rain tonight. Every drop brings you back to life, and I swear I can feel your touch, even though you're not here with us. I hear your name in the rain tonight, like a whisper underneath the streetlights. Maybe I'm just missing who we were, but every storm still sounds like her. I drove slowly past your old place with the headlights burning low. There were strangers in the windows, and I wondered if you know that the man who used to love you still remembers every street where you held my hand in silence, where our hearts forgot to speak. There was magic in the ordinary, coffee cups and midnight talks, bare feet across the hardwood, taking slow and sleepy walks. We never knew those little moments would become the ones I'd miss. Funny how you don't appreciate forever until forever ends like this. Maybe we were just a season, maybe we were meant to fade. But some nights I still remember every promise that we made. I hear your name in the rain tonight. Every drop brings you back to life, and I swear I can feel your touch, even though you're not here with us. I hear your name in the rain tonight, like a whisper underneath the streetlights. Maybe I'm just missing who we were, but every storm still sounds like her. Ooh, I hear you when the rain comes down. I feel you even when you're not around. If I could have one more evening, I wouldn't ask you to stay. I'd just sit across the table and listen to whatever you would say. No more questions. nothing left to hold. A quiet little memory that never really grows old. I hear your name in the rain tonight. Every drop brings you back to life, and I swear I can feel your touch. Even though you're not here with us, I hear your name in the rain tonight, like a whisper underneath the streetlights. Maybe I'm just missing who we were, but every storm still sounds like her. And if the rain keeps falling, I'll let it wash away the pain. I don't need you back beside me to remember what we made. You were more than just a moment, more than someone passing through. And every time the sky starts crying, I'll still think a little of you. Your name in the rain, I hear it again. Your name still running through my veins. The rain is getting softer, the city fades to blue, and somewhere in the silence, I'm finally letting go of you. Your name in the rain. Your name in the rain. I hear it, then I let it fade. We said goodbye, but it didn't feel like goodbye. You stood there by the elevator with your jacket in your hand. I could tell by how you looked at me, you didn't understand how a love could turn so quiet after everything we shared. How two people who were once so close could suddenly be scared. You said maybe this is better, and I nodded like I knew, but my heart was still searching for a reason to choose you. There were so many things unsaid, sitting heavy in the air, and I wished you'd turn around just to prove that you still cared. We were standing at the ending, but neither wanted to leave. Sometimes silence says the things that words are too afraid to speak. It was more than goodbye, more than watching you walk away. There was something in your eyes that made me want you to stay. It was more than goodbye, more than losing you that night. It was every word we swallowed, every tear we kept inside. And even when the door closed, I could feel you on my mind. It was more than goodbye, it was the end of you and I. I drove home without the music, just the sound of passing cars. Every red light gave me seconds to remember where we are, or where we used to be together, before the distance took control, before love became a question we were both afraid to hold. I reached for my phone phone twice, but I never made the call. What would I even say to you when we both knew it was all? Maybe I could say I miss you, maybe you would say it too. But missing isn't always reason to return to what we knew. I don't blame you for the ending, I don't blame myself tonight. Some things can be beautiful and still not turn out bad. It was more than goodbye, more than watching you walk away. There was something in your eyes that made me want you to stay. It was more than goodbye, more than losing you that night. It was every word we swallowed, every tear we kept inside. And even when the door closed, I could feel you on my mind. It was more than goodbye, it was the end of you and I. More than goodbye, more than letting go. One last look, one last touch. I still feel it. I wonder where you sleep now, when the night gets cold and long. If you ever hear a melody and remember our old song, I wonder if you still remember how we danced inside the kitchen, barefoot underneath the moonlight, laughing without any reason. Those were ordinary moments, but they mean the most to me, because love was never fireworks, it was you just being free. It was coffee in the morning, it was talking until 2. It was every little nothing that became everything with you. If I could go back to that hallway, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd still hold you for a moment, I'd still hear the silence sing. I wouldn't ask you for forever, I wouldn't beg you to remain. I'd just tell you that I loved you before we went our separate ways. Maybe closure isn't something that another person gives. Maybe sometimes we find peace by accepting what it is. It was more than goodbye, more than watching you walk away. There was something in your eyes that made me want you to stay. It was more than goodbye, more than losing you that night. It was every word we swallowed, every tear we kept inside. And even when the door closed, I could feel you on my mind. It was more than goodbye, it was the end of you and I. Now I'm learning not to question every reason, every sign. Some loves are only meant to teach us how to leave with love behind. And if someday our paths cross again, I won't ask you to rewind. I'll just smile and say I'm grateful for the years you once were mine, because you were more than goodbye. You were more than just a pain, you were part of who I became. And I'll carry that with grace. More than goodbye, more than a memory. Ooh, you change me, you still mean something, but I'm finally free. The elevator disappeared, the hallway turned to blue, and somewhere between the silence, I learned to let go of you. You stood there by the elevator with your jacket in your hand. I could tell by how you looked at me, you didn't understand. become so quiet after everything we shared? How two people who were once so close could suddenly be scared? You said maybe this is bad. Where your love used to be. I still leave the bedroom light on, like you're coming home tonight. There's a silence in the hallway that don't ever feel quite right. Your perfume on the pillow has a way of pulling me back into those quiet moments when you were lying next to me. I remember how you whispered when the whole world fell asleep. You would tell me all your secrets, and I promise yours to keep. Now I'm talking to the ceiling like it somehow knows your name. Funny how an empty room can make a heart replay the same. I don't miss the way you hurt me, I just miss the way you felt. And there's something about midnight that won't let me forget. I'm still looking where your love used to be, in the shadows, in the sheets, in the space next to me. Every heartbeat brings your memory, like you're still here, like you're still holding me. I'm still reaching where your love used to be, for a touch that disappeared so quietly. Maybe time will teach my heart to let you leave, but tonight I'm where your love used to be. I drove past our old corner with the city turning blue. Every street light on the window made me think about you. We had coffee in the morning, we had wine after dark. You can make a little apartment feel like somewhere worlds apart. Now the radio is playing something soft and out of tune, and I swear for just a second I could feel you in the room. Maybe love don't really vanish, maybe it just changes shape. Maybe some memories stay forever, even when the people fade. I don't blame you for the leaving, I don't blame myself for staying. Some goodbyes don't need a reason, they just leave us with the aching. I'm still looking where your love used to be, in the shadows, in the sheets, in the space next to me. Every heartbeat brings your memory, like you're still here, like you're still holding me. I'm still reaching where your love used to be, for a touch that disappeared so quietly. Maybe time will teach my heart to let you be, but tonight I'm where your love used to be. Maybe I should stop pretending that I'm waiting for your call. Maybe healing isn't losing everything we had at all. You gave me a kind of loving that I never knew before. And even if it ended, I can't hate you anymore. No, I can't hate you anymore. I just wish I needed your love. I'm still looking where your love used to be, in the shadows, in the sheets, in the space next to me. Every heartbeat brings your memory, like you're still here, like you're forgets you. You're where your love used to be, where you used to be, still a part of me. Ooh, I still feel you, even when I can't see you. Where your love used to be. The room is getting colder, but night is getting deep. I'm finally letting go, but you're still somewhere in me. Where your love used to be. Where your love used to be. Something changed between us. I can feel it tonight. We were sitting at the table, but you wouldn't meet my eyes. Your coffee had gone colder while we talked about our lives. You were telling me your plans, like I wasn't part of them, and I smiled like I was listening, but I knew where this would end. There was music in the kitchen, but it sounded far away. You were scrolling through your phone, I was searching for a way to bring back the conversation to the people we once were. But every word I tried to say just made the silence worse. When did your hand stop reaching? When did my touch feel wrong? How can two hearts share a room and still feel so far apart? There's a silence between our hearts, getting louder in the dark. We don't fight, we don't cry, we just slowly pass each other by. There's a silence between our hearts, like a distance with no road. I can hold you in my arms and still feel completely alone. Tell me where the feeling went. Tell me when we lost the spark. There's a silence between our hearts, and it's breaking mine apart. You used to know my breathing when I couldn't fall asleep. You could tell by how I'm moving there was something underneath. Now you ask me if I'm okay, like you don't already know. And I say that I'm just tired while I'm watching you let go. There are pictures on the dresser of a life we used to love. Two people looking happy before everything got rough. Sometimes I stare at them and wonder who they were, how we went from being everything to barely being sure. Maybe nobody was guilty, maybe nobody was wrong. Maybe love can lose its language before either heart moves on. There's a silence between our hearts, getting louder in the dark. We don't fight, we don't cry, we just slowly pass each other by. There's a silence between our hearts, like a distance with no road. I can hold you in my arms and still feel remember when your laughter used to fill this little place. Now the walls hear every question that we never did face. We stopped making little plans, stopped staying up until 2, stopped saying I love you like we actually meant it to. And I know that something's missing, I can feel it when you leave. The hardest part about losing love is watching it slowly bleed. No dramatic final moment, no reason to point the blame. Just two people growing distant while pretending nothing changed. Maybe we should stop pretending. Maybe we should speak the truth. Maybe love deserves an ending if it can't be honest too. I don't want another promise that you only make it out of fear. I would rather lose you knowing that we finally made it clear. If tomorrow means goodbye, I won't ask you to remain. I'd rather remember what was beautiful than make us hate the name. There's a silence between our hearts, getting louder in the dark. We don't fight, we don't cry, we just slowly pass each other by. There's a silence between our hearts, like a distance with no road. I can hold you in my arms and still feel completely alone. Tell me where the feeling went. Tell me when we lost the spark. There's a silence between our hearts, and it's breaking mine apart. Maybe love is not the essence of the words we used to say. Maybe love is knowing when two hearts have changed their way. And if this is where we end, let me hold you one last time. Not to make you change your mind, just to thank you for the time. We were young, we weren't perfect, we were everything somehow. And even if we're strangers, I still love who we were then. Who we were before the silence, before we lost the words. I still remember the room is getting quieter, your footsteps fade away. For once we're not pretending that everything's okay. There's a silence between our hearts. I finally hear it now. Maybe love is letting go before we hurt each other more.